Traveling from Munich to Paris is a notably fast and comfortable way to take the TGV POS. The three letters POS stand for Paris, Eastern France, Southern Germany. The gallant train has just arrived at Paris East Station. Soon, friends of Maerklin and Trix will also be able to let this train run on their layouts. The production in the main factory in Göppingen has begun. The models are manufactured from high-quality plastic. A special granulated material is being loaded into the injection molding machine. All technical parameters are computer-controlled. Due to the overhang at the front of the TGV, every injection molded piece has to be removed from the machine by hand. Why has Maerklin decided to produce the powered end car here at the site Göppingen?
The
TGV is a high-end model made here at the Göppingen site. Producing this model entails some special difficulties concerning the tooling, and this is something we like to handle here in Göppingen. What has been the most difficult regarding the shape? The very complex shape demands a special tool. Ideally, this can be realized here in Göppingen. With most Maerklin locomotive models being zinc die casting products, why is the TGV plastic? We decided to use plastic with the TGV because of the model's total length, which is about 2.3 meters if you put all 10 pieces together. This simply would have been too heavy to make out of metal. When is the model expected to be available? We are in the middle of the production of the TGV. The first delivery of the trains is planned to happen by the middle of this year. Yes, we are really looking forward to the elegant French. This train is a completely new design in the exact scale of 1:87. Besides a visual inspection, the constant quality controls also contain control measurements. As the TGV original in France is allowed to reach up to 320 km per hour, railway enthusiasts at home can now shake a leg with this great innovation. RE1010. This is what the Swiss call the double pack consisting of a RE66 and a RE442. Indeed, both elements of the pair are fully fledged digital locomotives. As we would like to control both locomotives with the Central Station 2, we are first going to prepare an individual image of the machines. On the PC, this image has to be saved as a PNG file with a width of 128 pixels and stored into a folder called Icons. With the use of USB flash drive, the digital image can be transferred onto the CS2. The option Setup in the menu bar is clicked and the USB flash drive selected. The CS2 is now uploading our image. This may take a few moments. On the Central Station, Maerklin has already provided images for many models. This file now also contains the photo of the Swiss machines we have just taken and which we can now select and confirm. It is now available. This way, every Maerklinist can easily assign also their own photos to their favorite models. Now we would like to configure a real double unit consist using the factory-made synchronic aligned machines. The Central Station 2 calls this process a new unit consist. Both locomotives are selected one after another and subsequently associated with each other. The new double unit consist is marked by RE1010, which we enter into the central station 2 and, as always, confirm. We use the photo taken previously for the double unit consist. The digital functions of our RE66 include turning the headlight on and off, fan noises or the locomotive whistle can be activated as usual. And now our unit can pick up the pace. In both locomotives, a controlled high-efficiency propulsion unit performs its job. The frame and the body are made of metal. Watching this power package is pure delight. Even long and heavy trains can smoothly be carried up steeply graded routes. The new mobile station can easily be connected to the central station 2, which makes it possible to control locomotives stored on the CS2 with a smaller digital device. As we also would like to control each locomotive of the double unit consist as a single machine, we are now moving the RE66 onto the mobile station. The display presents all locomotives which already have been stored on the central station. Now we select the RE66, which immediately recognizes the locomotive as already having been stored on the mobile station. The following test ride with the gorgeous machine runs to our complete satisfaction. Yes, anticipation is the greatest joy, or rather, the path from a bar of zinc to a classy club model is long and takes a countless number of manufacturing steps. A few days ago, the casting of the metal boilers for the 0310 series began in the main factory in Göppingen. After about 60 casting operations, the mold is being cleaned by compressed air. Soon after, the robot gets the next boiler from the mold. It sure looks promising, doesn't it? Now Klaus Kiesling removes the so-called beans and reams out the molding flesh. Then the gate is being separated from the shell. Meanwhile, the quality check takes care of the locomotive. This locomotive has been equipped with a high-efficiency can motor with a bell-shaped armature. What is the advantage of this motor? One good attribute is better operation at lower speeds. The motor also has higher traction power in comparison to a normal DC motor. The can motor with a bell-shaped armature is important as it features smooth starting in the lower voltage range. It is able to fully exploit the voltage area between 5 and 18 volts and also makes it possible that the locomotive starts at range of 5 volts instead of 10 or 12. Here at the frame, the eccentric crank has been detached without the hexagonal bolt. Indeed, the eccentric crank has been molded directly into the wheel, and so the hexagonal bolt is not needed. There are extensive tests lining up, also on the chassis dynamometer. Why? At lower speeds, it is possible to count the characteristic noise of the steam engine exactly. This is very important. Now our pattern locomotive may show up on the test facility. It contains elements from the C, K and M rail track systems. The locomotive has to pass difficult railway configurations perfectly. As many railway enthusiasts still use the metal rail track, it is also part of the test course. Afterwards, the club model spends at least 300 hours in the endurance test. This track helix is being run in both directions with a load of 800 grams. Nadja Ennig and Rüdiger Metzger are entrusted with various tasks in the measuring station of the technical quality assurance.
You could
say that the testing guide mechanism with its deflections is real kinematics. Basically, what we are doing here is establishing the synchronization in both directions. Determining whether the special features of the running gear are worked properly can only be ascertained by using a three-dimensional measuring machine. Actually, it is the 90-degree offset, a characteristic part of the coupling rod propulsion, that we are measuring here. The resulting test metrics of each part are being aligned with the drawing data, and thereby we check if they conform to the specified allowances. Maerklin TV will soon show you how things with your club model are going from here. Be sure to order yours before time runs out.